months ago. She lived near a lake in the middle of a deep dark forest. And every night she would go with her bucket into the forest to play. Of course, only until the sun went down, because then she would go back into her tiny little bed and sleep until the sun would rise, golden. She loved the sun, especially the color of the sun. And one day she looked at the forest and she thought, oh my God, how boring it looks, all that green and brown. I wanted to shine like the sun. I wanted to be gold. And she packed a bucket full of gold paint and a big brush, and she went to the forest and she started painting all the mushrooms gold. Yes, all the mushrooms, tiny ones, big ones, fat ones, lovely tender ones, ugly ones, with big hats and with long beards, and very gentleman-like mushrooms. Even well, I tell you another time. She went on painting until the sweat was dripping from her body. It was getting faster and faster. She was painting, it was getting darker and darker. She went on and on and on and on and on and on, painting, and getting thinner and thinner and thinner. She was getting hungry, but she just went on. She got in a real frenzy and she painted and painted. The whole forest started to shine already like a carpet of gold. She left behind her, but she went on and on and on. And dusk was already settling into the bush, but she went on, and the clouds were gathering dark on top of her. Oh yes, they were gathering more and more, and the thunder came up, and she heard it rolling in the distance, coming nearer and nearer and nearer and nearer. But she wouldn't stop, no, she would go back to her little house. She would go on and on, her bucket went lighter and lighter, still not empty. She painted and painted and painted, sweat was dripping down from her. Oh, but the thunder and lightning would strike the forest, and strike nearer and strike nearer and strike nearer, and water masses would pour out of the clouds. It would fall down. Oh yes, and it would wash away the gold, and the girl was crying and dripping and sweat and crying, tears rolling down the big drops down her face. And she went on, no, she didn't want to give up, no, until that last drop in the bucket. She went on and on, painting. Yes, she wanted everything gold. A few drops she spilled on the leaves and bushes in the dark, and they glistered, and she smiled now. But how desperate, she was getting washed away almost. Yes, she was getting washed away. It was the water masses were coming down the hill, washing her away. She held on to the bush, she held on all the bucket. Her paintbrush got washed away. Oh, and she held on to the leaves. Oh no, and then the leaves broke off the branches. Oh no, oh. Girl, try. All the mushrooms were naked. months ago. She lived near a lake in the middle of a deep, dark forest.
Can you talk a little bit about the process of choreography?